Hi everyone, it's Nisha with Inspiring Beautiful Creations. I'm here today to actually share with you some items that I'm starting to create for my fall embellishments and just kind of show you some of the things that I was thinking of. They may be going in my fall embellishment box. They may be going in my fall swap. I'm not exactly sure, but these are some of the things that I've been working on in between time. So I wanted to just share some items with you. And there's been some people who have actually asked me to show them some steps. So I want to kind of show this. I don't do tutorials. I'm going to attempt to do a small tutorial today because just the timing and how I actually create. If something doesn't work out, I redo it. If I don't like it, so I'm a slow crafter. I've stated that many times before, so it's going to be a process, so bear with me. So today I want to just show you a couple of things and then try and do a simple tutorial at the end of this. So what I have in front of me are some items that I have in my stash. I have these gems that I got from Michael's. So it's the small little gems here and the larger gems, and they're in the fall colors. So that's what I like the most about these gems here, and they're all over here. I have some ribbon that I'm working with. This was in my stash for quite a while. It's the Celebrated, but I have this one. Like I said, I've had this for several years. I recently got this from Joann's, this particular rope here. I've had this in my stash for several years. Because I love fall, I'll always have a good selection of fall ribbons. And then this is another one that I picked up from Joann's this year. So with all of these things, let me show you some of the things I created. I created some bows. And what I did was I just, there's a lot of bow tutorials out there online. So once you make your bow, the biggest thing that I do is, because I'm using a wired ribbon, I'm able to fluff it up and just play with it. And because it has that leaf pattern on it, I loved it enough to be able to show those particular leaves and then just put one of my bling centers right in the middle. So I will be making a couple more of these. So here's two of them here. With the other ribbon that I have with this leaf pattern and this plaid print in the background, again, I just made another bow, and then I put another big bling in the middle. So this is just some of the things that I'm creating, okay? And then I've also made what I'm calling like little fall rose centers, rolled fabric roses, where I'm using this particular twine here. And then just making some centers and putting a bling in there. Now, what I want to also show you is how you can make something that's not necessarily fall, make it into a fall look, no matter if you're doing it for decor or if you're doing it for paper crafting, like a card or something of that nature for someone. So for example, this is one of the flowers that I've had in my stash. And this is not necessarily a fall flower, but because it has a little tinge of like a little dark orange, it could be peach depending on what you put with it. But when I take one of my little floral centers and put it in the middle, to me it changes the whole look of the flower. And then you can also take this and add some, excuse me, I'm just looking for something. You can take this, add a leaf behind it, and then look at what you have. You've changed this dramatically into like a fall type of look for yourself. So that's why I created these. All right. Then even with a flower, it just doesn't matter what kind of flower you have, but I'm thinking like this little floral piece that flower that I have here. Take that, put that in the center of that flower, and look at what you have. And then you can also take this bow and take that and put that, and now look at what you have. You have a beautiful bow that you can put on a package, a beautiful bow that you can put on a embellishment box. You can do anything with this. So I kind of like how all these different things can coordinate, and you can change the look of one simple flower that you have and make it into something else. So you can even do this particular one as well too, just to show you how that looks. Okay? So mix and match your things, and you can always be creative on how you create different things. So what I'll try to do right now is, let me go ahead and see if I can just show you all how I created this particular rolled one with this particular fabric here. All right, I'm going to bring you down a little bit. Okay. And then we'll get started. I'm going to turn the light on because it's not as much light here today for me. So I want to be able to see what I'm doing. So what I do typically is I take this, and then I actually like to keep making sure that this is kind of tight. And what I've done is I've actually put some hot glue on the end of this, and I just twisted it. But I used some protectors on my thumb so I'm not burning it. So this is cooled right now, but I'm able to keep twisting it and make sure it's tight. So what you want to do is I'm just twisting it. It doesn't matter the size on this, guys, and I would love to tell you how many times I've twisted it, but you really don't know. You have to go based on the size that you want. And then right now, like it's flat, you can actually manipulate it once you do it. So you don't have to roll it too many times. And this time I might have done maybe about 4 of them, but you see that there's a hole in the center, and I really don't want that hole. So what I do is I kind of tuck this in the back. So as I'm pulling this, I'm going to make sure that that's in the back. Okay? So therefore it kind of gives me a little spot right there to be able, when I glue it, and to put my my little rhinestone in the middle, it'll have a place to rest. So again, like I said, I play with this one, and what I'll do is I'll move my glue gun. I'll move my mat here so I can work with it a little bit closely. All right, so I've twisted this a couple times, and what I want to do is glue this on the back. So I'll just hold that, and I'll put some glue right on the back. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to press it on my mat. And this is just a silicone mat that allows me to press it so the glue can kind of set on that piece. Okay, so simple. And I'm still able to kind of manipulate this and work with it as much as I can, because each one will not be the same. Just like fall flowers or any flower, no 2 flowers are the same. So keep that rolled up. And what I want to do is secure some of these rolls so they don't come apart as well. So I'll put a little glue on there, and I'll tuck that in, just so we have a little tight little knit. And because this fabric is different all over, you know, each look is going to be a little bit different. So now that I've come to my end, I'm going to snip, and I'm going to do it hold it this way for me, because I'm right-handed. And then all I'm going to do is snip a little piece, and I'm going to glue this underneath. Okay, so I put some glue on the back, and then for me, because I have on my little silicone finger, I can press that down, but I want to make sure it's going to be secure. So what I do is I use my mat, and then I press it down. Oops, I'm off camera. Sorry about that, guys, but I just basically press it down. Okay, and that's secure, and I just play with it because it's not hot anymore, but I can kind of shape this. I can build it up so you can see all the different layers here, just so it kind of raises a little bit. And there we go. It went from flat to now having a little more dimension to it. And then you just pick out one of your stones, and I picked out this kind of amber color stone to go in the center. And then all I'm going to do is put some hot glue around the edge and in the center. And I'm just going to drop my piece right up in there, center it, and then I'm going to press it in. Okay. And then we'll let that set. Whoops. This is moving all around on me. Okay. And we'll just let that set. And then as you see, I got glue coming off everywhere. Let me move this out the way. And as you see, I have a set of 4 of these now. Now, I will package these up and put them in the presentation, and I'll probably just show you everything towards the end, what I do with them, if I'm going to be putting them in embellishment boxes or if I'm going to just be gifting them in a specific package arrangement. But I just wanted to show you how I made that particular center. So I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you all for your continued support and following me, continuing to leave me wonderful comments, and continuing to inspire me to want to create. I really hope that you're looking forward to the fall season as I am, because I really love the fall. So guys, I just want you to know that I'll try and create some more if I can and let you know. But also I am having a fall giveaway, not a fall giveaway, an appreciation giveaway, because I've reached over 600 subscribers. So if you want to enter, I'll link that particular video below so you can have the details for that and enter. It doesn't end until September 30th. So thanks again. Bye guys. Have a wonderful day.